What's going on guys, directed by Davreese here. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I can create these sick grunge effects. Let's get straight into the video. So guys, we're over in Premiere Pro now and we just have some clips from a music video here. So first of all guys, what we want to do is we want to scroll through our music video and we want to find where we want to create this effect. So I think this is a perfect place that we can do this effect. It's a nice slow motion clip of the artist. So I think here's where we're going to create this effect. First of all, what we're going to do, we're going to come over to the right hand side to the export frame button. We're going to click this and we're going to export our frame on our computer. Next guys, we're going to come over to Photoshop and we're going to open up our image in Photoshop, just like so. So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to cut out our image and we're going to do this by using this tool up in the top left. Now we want this cut out to be quite rough, so we're just going to go around and we're going to cut out our image like so, and we don't want it to be perfect, that's the whole point. And we're going to cut our image out. Once our image is selected on the bottom right, we're going to hold Command and J, which is basically going to create a cutout of our image, and then we can just hide the bottom image there, so we've just got this image here. So guys, if you head over to my website, I have a couple of free samples over there for you to use to help you out with this effect. We have some grunge textures here. This is really going to help you create this and sell this effect. So we just have 2 grunge textures here for you to use, which is really good for this effect. And then we have some free samples of these tapes. So we have 2 free tapes for you guys to use. So these are really going to help you out with creating these effects. If you want to check out some more texture packs, there are loads on my website for you guys to use. There's loads of different looks you can get by using these different textures. In this video, we're going to be using the grunge texture pack, the white texture pack. So here we'll be using the tape packs as well. So guys, those are some of the packs I will be using. So if we now head over to Photoshop, we're just going to open up these textures. And as you can see, we're going to right click on our texture and create a clipping mask. So we're going to bring it inside the image, as you can see. And then we're going to change the blending mode. Now you can pick whichever one you want, but I think usually screen or lighten looks the best, so we're going to go with screen. And then we're going to hit this button, which creates a mask. Come over to the brush tool and we're just going to draw out our artist's face so you can just see his face a bit clearer. And then this texture we're going to add in, and then we're going to create a clipping mask again and then change it to screen, and then we're going to bring the opacity of this one down like so. Now we're going to open up our tapes. So we've got our tapes here and we're just going to put these wherever you feel looks best. So we're going to put this one, I think, down here. Let's bring it up a bit and then come over to our image and then zoom in, and then we can draw around this area and then press delete, which will cut out the side like so. That looks pretty good. So now guys, we just imported a rip from my white paper texture pack, and with this all we're going to do is we're going to go around the image in these areas at the top here and the bottom, and we're just going to clip and mask these rips in like so. So I'll just show you an example. So let's create one here, and then down with the textures we're just going to put it below, and then you can drag it up, and then as you can see here we have that rip. Then we're going to come over to the rubber, and then we're just going to rub out this side that we don't need like so, and then we're going to do this all the way around our image, so we should have rips all the way around. Again, drag it down to the clipping mask, get the rubber, and then rub out the bits you don't need. So you should have like this textured like rip effect around the outside. Once you've gone around the outside guys, what you can do is you can come to your image and then create this as a smart object. Come up to filter and camera raw, and what you're going to do now is just you're going to create some changes. So if we come to the effects and bring up the texture and the clarity, and you can really play around with this, add some grain to it. You can really play around with these. Let's turn the brightness down a little bit. So there we've got our image. So once you've gone around the whole outside guys, you should have something that looks like this. This is one I created earlier. So as you can see, it looks really cool and textured. So guys, you can do this on as many images as you want. I'm just going to create it on the one image for today's tutorial, but you can use like 2 or 3 different images to create this look. Once you finish with your image, you're going to come over to File, export as PNG, and save wherever you want on your computer. Now back into Premiere Pro, and we're going to import our image, and then we're going to drag it on our timeline like so. We're going to shorten our image down. There we go. So now we should have our image on there, and we're going to duplicate this by holding Option, and we do this 3 times. So our top one needs to be the longest, because that's going to be staying on at all times. We then want to rescale our next ones, so one to the right and then one to the left. Resize and scale, and then rotation like so. So we should have our images popping up at different times. So you should have something along the lines of this, guys, where your images pop up and then they come off the screen. So guys, if you just look at my timeline, the main image is on the top layer, so it will stay on there for the entirety of the effect. Then the other 2 layers are on the bottom, and they come in at different times, and as you can see, they're up on the left and up on the right. So our main image is in front. Now once we've done that, we're going to come over to the project panel again, and we're going to add another adjustment layer, and we're going to shorten it down. So guys, you can pick up these flashes on my website if you want to, or if you have your own, feel free to just use your own, but I'm going to be using my flashes in today's tutorial. Come over to Effects Controls, and then make sure you're lining the flashes up with the start of the clip like so. So now we have a nice zoom with a flash on it, which looks really cool. And now we're gonna come over to the adjustment layer again. We can hold Option on our adjustment layer and then remove the attributes. Come over to Effects, and we're gonna type in brightness and contrast, and we're gonna drag that on, and then we're gonna hit some keyframes here, so it just makes it a bit more white, and then reset it so we've got a bit more of a flash on it. And then on the end of our clip, we're going to grab the speed flash again by holding Option and putting this on the end of the clip. So go to the Effects Controls and make sure you're lining it up. Grab the adjustment layer we did earlier for the flash and make sure you're lining that up. Then we're going to select all our adjustment layers and images, and we're going to hold Option and we're going to drag them over. We're going to drag these up a little bit, then we're going to select all these again, and then we're going to drag these underneath, so that plays the effect twice over. So guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to head over to my website and pick up some of the free samples. Also, there's a load of texture packs, take packs and editing packs for you guys to use. Also, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.